Didn't know your age. I am young at heart. Let me see. Is it gonna do it? Oh, it doesn't see it. All right. I guess the camera doesn't work while I'm filming. Oh, that's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to get. Dang it. That's the cool part. All right. An empty chair in a room is it's an empty chair. It served its purpose. A half-finished book on the table makes you want to read the final page first, close it properly. I would just close the book. It might be a book that I don't want to read. The sound of your own recorded voice is a useful data point, a painful experience, fundamentally incorrect, empowering. I don't mind the sound of my own voice. So let's say empowering. Let's see. The moment before falling asleep feels like a door opening slightly or a system power down. Dude, I'm powering down. Deja vu makes you question your own detail, question your own attention to detail, look closer between the cracks, trust your instincts more. Me is I'm looking closer between the cracks. Because you're trying to figure out, I know I done seen that before. I know I've done this before. Like you trying to figure out how you got to that point. An unexpected gift is a transaction requiring reciprocation. Always unwanted. Information about the giver. Um, if somebody does something for you, you try to reciprocate. Information about the giver, because sometimes gifts can be given in malice. That's facts. Let's see. The difference between coincidence and pattern is statistical significance, nothing meaningful, the application framework, the applicable framework, narrative usefulness, a matter of perspective, the observer's intention. The observer's intention. Just because something is a coincidence, maybe somebody didn't even mean to do it. So I would go as a matter of perspective. How do you view the possibility of selfless actions? Noble sacrifice, selfish illusions, instinct, not thought, enlightened self interest, rare but real, impact over intent. Hmm. How do you view the possibility of selfless actions? Hmm. Instinct, not thought. When people act on instinct, they're not always acting in your best interest. So, a noble sacrifice or impact over intent. Because sometimes what you do, it turns out not the way you thought it would. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. Um, hmm, that's a good one. I'm gonna go impact over intent. If you could preserve one human creation for future civilization to be discovered, what would it be? Legal systems? No. Scientific principles? That's a good one. Fiction? Absolutely not. Currency? Absolutely not. It would have to be science or music. I'm going music. Let's put that classic hip hop in the in the time machine. An unanswered question is unfinished business, a temporary state, neither correct nor incorrect. That's true. A temporary state is true. Complete as it stands. No. A persistent opportunity. No. Well, actually, yeah, because you can, if you're trying to answer the question, you're gonna learn something more valuable than a premature answer. I like that. Um, an unanswered question is a persistent opportunity. Because some questions don't get answered, so it's not temporary. The difference between efficiency and effectiveness is a question of measurement, a question of purpose. Man, they get deep with these questions, man. I'm gonna say purpose. Because you can be effective but not efficient, and you can be efficient but not effective. It all depends on how you're gonna go at it. Listen to me trying to get all deep with this. Silence during conversation is information being processed, a system optimizing, neither productive nor unproductive, information being generated, a natural fluctuation as meaningful as speech. Yeah. Um, a system optimizing as meaningful as speech. It depends on what you are observing. Silence during conversation is, huh? The information being processed too. Yeah. I'm gonna say information being processed. Question 13. All right, number 14. What aspects of accomplishment do you value most? The what, the why, the advancement, the how, who benefits, the efficiency. Why am I doing this? Because you can accomplish something for no reason, or that leads to a dead end, I guess, if you don't know why you're doing it. Or you could be accomplishing something to your detriment. That's possible. The space between thought is processing time, the actual thought. That's the actual thought. Trying to figure it out. This is fun. The moment just before recognition holds every possible identity simultaneously is when faces are most honestly themselves. I don't know about this one. I'm going to say is when faces are most honestly themselves. I didn't quite understand that one. Fingernails continue to grow after death. Is the body's final act of defiance biologically sound? Shows that purpose outlasts awareness, and urban myth. That is a myth. Fingernails do not grow after death, um, but they don't shrink either. The body and the organic matter shrinks around them, so it looks like it gives the appearance that they're getting longer, but they don't. The body shrinks around it. So that's a myth. Hmm. If you see a turtle turn on its back, how do you respond? Immediate flip, teach flipping, nature's way, document, then flip. Yeah, that must be social media. Take a picture of it, then flip them over. Just trying to keep it 100. That's probably what I would do because my sister had turtles when she was little, my twin sister. So, but these days, I would probably take a picture of it, send it to her, but I would make sure to flip the turtle to make sure the turtle could be on its way. So, yeah. You witness someone you respect breaking rules they enforce on others. What action do you take? Direct confrontation, private conversation, evidence collector, strategic silence, system redesign, community protection. Interesting. I'm going to say private conversation. The correct response when called by a name that isn't yours. Answer to prevent exposing your deception. Recognize the name you've been hiding from. Huh. That's kind of like a nickname. Because I know sometimes when I go home, my friends from high school still call me by the nickname I had in high school. And I will respond because I know they're talking to me. That's it. All right, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? SecGen? Okay. Your answers reflect patience, precision, and respect for process. You believe improvement comes through refinement, not disruption. You value how things work as much as what they achieve. Progress to you is careful, deliberate, and engineered. SecGen. Hmm. Okay. The first one I got was SIAC. Now I got SecGen. Okay. And there you have it, folks. My second TauCeti profile. I'm gonna have to look up some stuff about SecGen. I know about Traxxas and New Caloric because I think New Caloric has been on a lot of the ads and commercials, but I'm not real familiar with SIAC and I wasn't real familiar with SecGen. Yeah, so I'm gonna look them up and see what's going on. But that was cool. That was fun. I like the way Marathon is getting very they get you involved, which is cool. So all right, we might do another one of these later. So we'll see. All right, see y'all on TauCeti. Peace.